Yes, I'm exhausted from a lot of travel and like not sleeping.
Yeah, you were out late last night, weren't you?
So the protest that the block that I filmed went all the way back to the Ford police station.
I saw, yeah, you were with the FTP.
Yeah. I thought it was really important. Like most of the press was departing that, but I'm like, that police station shit always happens. Like someone has to get hit. There was a moment that was really bizarre that I would love to just make sure that media are aware of.
Yeah, what happened?
Which is that, so there was an arrest that happened that was probably basically a legitimate arrest. There was a guy who jumped over 2 layers of barricade and then threw something at the guy.
Yeah.
But after the police arrested him and pulled him in, Lieutenant Bagshaw came out of the police station and went he bowed to the protesters as if he was proud of the act of the arrest. It was just a really weird, pompous, unprofessional moment. Not the biggest deal in the world, but if he ends up becoming the police chief in the next year, these moments adding up. He's had a
interaction on a personal level.
Oh yeah, he does it a lot. He called me out by name last night. He does this, and he does it to agitate people or make people look at each other like, hey, how come the cop knows you? How come the cop's acting friendly? I think he knows the effect it had, the disarming kind of effect it has on people. When I was there 4 days ago, and I was just filming the police station, not the protesters, but I was filming his eggs hitting the police station. Someone was throwing them, but I guess I just was pointing the wrong way. But he came out and he goes, hey Ford, are you gonna send us the footage? And I was like, you can watch it on YouTube like anyone else. And he goes, yeah, but we want to use it in the prosecution. And I was like, sorry, I guess I just didn't capture it. And he goes, oh, of course. Those weird personal, I'm a little sarcastic with him, but I feel like it might be legitimately important to some people. Especially directed at press. It's just weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Democracy dies! Democracy dies! Democracy dies!
What do we do when democracy is under attack?
Stand up, fight back!
When democracy is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When democracy is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do? What do we do?
Rise up, fight back!
What do we do?
Rise up, fight back!
What do we do?
Rise up, fight back!
Rise up, fight back!
Rise up, fight back!
Stand up, stand clear! Stand up, stand clear!
Stand back and stand back.
No comment, but that was funny.
Every vote is counted here! Every vote is counted here!
Every vote is counted here! Every vote is counted here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Every vote is counted here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Every vote is counted here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Every vote is counted here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Every vote is counted here! All right, y'all. So I know a lot of y'all have been out in the streets. Some of you since last night protesting to ensure that every vote is counted, that whoever actually wins the election, who we believe to be Biden, will actually receive the results of democracy. However, a complication that we've seen is that there have been lots of police. There's been a heavy police presence at BLM Plaza, and that's made it difficult for us. That's made it difficult for a lot of us to continue to do our work to defend democracy. So we have a quick song. Once you catch on, feel free to sing along. It comes like this. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, no palm. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, no palm. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, no palm. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, hey, no calm. Na 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 na, na 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 na, hey, no calm. Let him hear it. Na 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 na, na na na, hey, no calm. Na na na. Na 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 na, hey, no calm. When our democracy is under attack, what do we do? Our democracy is under attack, what do we do? Rise up, when our democracy is under attack, what do we do? Rise up, fight back! Rise up! Rise up! Fight back! Rise up! Fight back! Fight back!
Fight, fight! Fight, fight!
Alright, so instead of all these police, right, who are taking up the streets, who are putting our lives in danger, who are disproportionately endangering black and brown protesters, who are asking for basic rights, asking for votes to be counted, there are so many other things that we can do with that money.
Nice to see you.
I'm sure that a lot of y'all...
Did you get here from Union Station?
So we're going to do some...
Yeah, no, I went to my hotel and then Yuki told me that this was...
Yeah. This is gonna be super positive, like friendly. This group's always like very visual but totally non-violent. Cool.
I know, no, Extinction Rebellion.
Yeah, it's them and Shut Down DC is like the
violent
local.
disruptors. Fund colleges. Fund teachers. Fund social workers.
Here's my shot!
Well, your framing seems a little.
My movie now.
Fund education.
It's great to see you, Sandy.
Fund healthcare. Fund mental health.
They already fixed it. But this keeps happening. This is like the third time now.
So Mike got his back. Now I don't know that.
When our democracy is under attack.
Oh, Michael Nigro got his back.
What do we do?
It's just
What do
it's
we
so
do?
fucking.
Rise up, fight back. 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 Alright, y'all, we are waiting for some of our comrades to catch up, so we'll be pausing here for just a moment. But so we will be moving, but just a little bit slower than before.
Good. I only slept like 3 hours.
How's it looking, you think?
The election or the protests? What?
Election?
So,
Biden's gonna do it, so.
At the moment that I went to bed, it looks like it was going to be Trump, and then I kind of woke up and it looks like it's going to be Biden.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're going to do a little
I think
song.
that-
I'm sure you know well by now. So it's
I think Trump's not going to go easy.
Oh, no. It's worst case scenario, isn't it, for trouble?
It's exactly the like most fragile state, which is Trump says he won, and then it's taken from him.
Which was
Sorry?
Which one would that be?
Like, well, it seems like it's Michigan and or Pennsylvania.
That's how
Yeah, Pennsylvania flips with all those votes.
Sorry?
Pennsylvania does somehow flip with all those votes. It's going to be...
He's gonna do a Supreme Court challenge. Honestly though, like, if it's pretty obvious that like he lost, like I don't know what the Supreme Court can overturn it on. Even if it's a Supreme Court that likes Trump. Like, what are they gonna? What's he gonna appeal it on? Just like I don't like the results. I found out too late. Like, I don't know what his lawyers.
That's how the light gets in.
This weekend might be interesting.
I mean, it'll depend what physically happens. I would be willing to go to Michigan or Pennsylvania.
That's what I said to my editors. That's probably where we
Just
might
ring the bells that still can ring.
go. Maybe they'll do nothing.
There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. That's how the light gets in. That's how the light.
Sorry?
Too many crazies for someone not to do something.
So I think that it's not going to be like these couple months if Biden does become the president, but in the future, over the next 4 years, Trump rallies I think are going to keep going. People are going to, like, the movements will continue.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist
Long-lasting
USA.
impact.
No Trump,
It's going to be a long-lasting
no
impact.
KKK, no fascist USA. No 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 Trump. 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 No Trump. No Trump.
Okay, guys, so we are at the headquarters of Fox News, and that is why there's a bunch of cops in the way of the building. This is actually called the Hall of the States. It's funny, they actually have the names of the brands that are in this building covered up. Let me show you that. So that would say Fox News, and I think NBC and C-SPAN are actually also in this building. That would say Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Democracy dies! Marx lies! Democracy dies! Marx lies! Democracy dies! Democracy dies! Marx lies! Democracy dies! Democracy dies! Fox lies! Democracy dies! Democracy dies! When Fox lies! 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 Democracy dies! One Fox! Lies! Democracy dies! One Fox! Lies! Democracy dies! Lies! Democracy dies! One Fox! Lies! Democracy dies! Democracy dies! Democracy dies! Democracy dies! One Trump! Lies! One Trump! Lies! Democracy dies! Under attack! What do we do? When democracy is under attack, what do we do? When democracy is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Sophia!
Yeah, so the Hall of the States includes actually Fox, NBC, and C-SPAN, and then some non-media companies. But like, I believe the logo on the left there normally says Fox. They covered it, yeah. As if they wouldn't know it.
For the media. That's
The Associated Press is also located in there.
What's that woman's name over there? On the left, the gray hair. Short gray hair, left to the left. What's her name? Famous.
I'm sorry, I don't
She's a
know.
famous protester. Right there. The Black Lives Matter T-shirt. See her
Oh.
there? You know her.
Yeah, I've seen her a million times, but I forget.
Stephanie knows her name.
Andy, can we pause the music, please? We're here to go to Fox News because the media have a responsibility to tell the truth to people. Fox has been lying to all of us for way too long. They have been lying to us, and it is their duty to tell the truth to the people. They lied to us about the wildfires. They lied to us about the climate emergency. They're lying to us about the election. Fox News airs the vast majority of major cable news coverage of the Green New Deal, with most of that coverage being misleading or outright lies. That is not okay. People are fighting for the Green New Deal to get good jobs and a livable future. And that is something that all Americans should want and all Americans will benefit from. Viewers of Fox News are consistently the least informed viewers of all major news outlets. In fact, according to Business Insider, watching Fox News actually makes you less informed than watching no news at all. The lies that Trump and Fox have been spilling have cost people their lives because of COVID. Their lives. And it will cost all of our lives if they do not tell the truth about the climate emergency. attack. Our planet is under attack. Our democracy is under attack. And we're here because it's time for us to stand up. When I say facts, you say tell the truth. Facts! Facts! Facts!
Probably some of them are. I think anyone with
They
facts.
do
Fox
these
News also
actions
is
where
known
they
to create
they
violence and
scale
hostile
things.
work environment for women.
Oh,
That is
you
not
mean those
okay.
are the protesters?
Justice means investing in women and protecting women, especially black women, especially women of color, especially indigenous women, especially trans women. Women matter, and we need to reflect that in our work environment and in our society. The media have a moral obligation to tell the truth. We're here to hold them accountable. We've been holding CNN, Washington Post accountable, and we will not stop. The media need to stop putting their profit above truth and justice. When I say media, you say tell the truth. Media! Tell the truth! Media! Tell the truth! Media! Tell the truth! Thank you.
That's a reasonable ask.
I think not a lot of people can dispute that, right?
Fox News, you can't hide. We can see your greedy
Hashtag
side.
all media.
Fox News, you can't hide. We can see your greedy side. You can't hide. We can see your greedy side.
Coalition including the
You can't hide. We can see your greedy side. Fox News, you can't hide. We can see your greedy side. Fox News, you can't hide. We can see your greedy side.
Are you baking in that jacket?
Oh, yeah. But against economic, where to put it.
Squeeze a little bit.
Are we completely blocked?
I'm gonna do the more. I'm gonna do the waste time thing.
Yeah. I literally, like, as I left the place I'm staying right now, like, I was wearing a jacket.
I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield.
Was it cool?
Oh, you're not gonna go
Down
down.
by the riverside.
No.
Down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my
I feel
sword
like
and
I'm like
shield.
dehydrated.
Down by the
Last night, because it was cold, I like took myself and I think I was down. So I was actually fine, but I feel really
study
bad.
war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more.
This is Fox News.
Study war
Yeah, 6
no
I
more.
think. I used to work at
I ain't gonna study war no more.
but NBC, C-SPAN, and AP are also doing this.
I'm gonna shake hands around the world. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. I'm gonna shake hands around the world. Down by the riverside and study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Say, ain't gonna study war no more. Be well. Ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more.
And turn around and talk to us.
Hi everyone. My name's Whitney. I'm black, and I am very protective of my culture and when it's being appropriated, even in protest conditions, right? So just so we're all clear, old Negro spirituals are not for you if you are not a Negro or if you are not a black person. So let's be very careful with that. Let's make sure that we're respecting everyone and the diversity, the amazing diversity that's here, even though it could be better, not gonna lie. But
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, old Negro spirituals are not for you, boo. They're not for you. All right, I'm good. Hi guys, I'm Ariana. I'm from Portland. So this is like so new to me. First of all, I love how many African American people I've seen, like not here, but like I just love the culture in DC.
But I'm not trying to like tone police the protest. But in Portland, yes, it's voting season, but we're still protesting about Black Lives Matter. We're still chanting about Black Lives Matter. Like since I've been marching, I started marching like what? Like when y'all was turning and shit. I have not heard not one Black Lives Matter chant. I have not heard. Remember what you are voting for. I can't vote because I'm not old enough, but I still know what I would be voting for. I still know exactly what rights I would want that I'm not going to get because I'm black, but see, y'all going to get those rights. We're not because we are still oppressed. In Portland, what white people fail to realize is that, like, I did not wake up and choose to be oppressed. I don't get to pick and choose when I want to be oppressed. But white people have the privilege to make the choices to make themselves feel oppressed. And I'm just like, what in the audacity? But yes, you guys, remember why you're voting. Remember what voting does. Remember how voting will affect the black people around you. This is still about Black Lives Matter. No matter who wins, right. No matter who wins, Black lives will still matter. We still need to get the justice we deserve. Because we are never going to get that. We will have to keep fighting, keep marching, keep screaming, and yelling and chanting to get that justice. It's not going to be given to us based off votes. It will. We're going to get one step closer, but we're not going to get there yet. So continue to remember why you're voting, who you're voting for, the reason that, like, why are you even voting to vote in the first place? Like, yes. And also check your privilege when you're protesting. Yes! Come on, sis! Check your privilege. I'm sorry, but I see way too many white people or non-people of color with megaphones. Like, give that to a person of color because this is their movement. Their voice matters. Yes, every vote matters, but black votes matter the most right there, right now, so therefore you need to listen to their voices. Yes. You can find me on Instagram at BABYYARIDANNS. And my cash app and Venmo's over there to my system reparations. Sex reparations! Okay, yeah. Thank you, sis. I know some. Y'all better, if you guys don't know this, we're gonna have to teach it, but. Give me a P. Give me a P. I got that P. Give me an L. Give me an M! I got your M, I got your M. What does that spell? Black Lives Matter. What does that spell? Black Lives Matter. Give me a B. I got your B, I got your B. Give me an L. I got your L, I got your L. Give me an M. I got your M, I got your M. What does that spell? Black Lives Matter. What does that spell? Black Lives Matter. Give me a B. I got your B, I got your B. Give me an M! I got your M, I got your M. What does that spell? What does that spell? You wearing it on your shirt, but you don't want to scream it. Stop being performative! Stop being performative! You in Washington fucking D.C. In D.C. And y'all not talking about black lives. Fuck out of here with this performative ass mark. Black lives fucking matter all day, every day. And if y'all don't stop putting black people in the front, stop being performative. Stop having them hold the banner on the side and make sure you get your picture in the front. It's not about the pictures. Someone died in D.C. at the hands of the cops. Y'all didn't mention his name once. Fuck out of here. Stop. Right now, I want y'all. So you know how when we say his or her name, how many names we can think of. So right now, I want everybody to think of a name. It could be any name of a person of color that was murdered by the police. And when I say their name, you say that name. And I want to hear how many different names are here. Okay? Say their name! I don't even know what people say because there was so much going on. That just shows how many people have been murdered. Too many. If you can't pick like 2 or 3 and hear those 2 or 3 names, that's a problem. That is a problem. And that will continue to be a problem until we keep fighting for justice. At this point, it's not the justice that we want, it's the justice that we deserve. I am a senior in high school. I have been busting my since COVID hit. I have been busting my ass to get justice for black people. I'm supposed to be ready to go to college. I'm supposed to be applying to fucking the HBCUs that I want to go to. But no, I am out on the front lines busting my ass because white people don't know how to act. And I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to carry on the labor of white people because they don't know how to act. I'm tired of it. So get your shit together and check your privilege, like I said. And continue to fight for Black Lives Matter. Continue to stop your racist friends from doing racist shit even though they don't think it's racist. Like, if they don't think it's racist, it probably is. Just watch yourself, please. Watch yourself, especially right now. Because right now is a bad time to be fucking with black people. So, watch yourself.
Check your white fragility.
Yes, white fragility. Oh, don't even get me started on white fragility, because I only call it that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to move as far away as I can from that music because Facebook's gonna take down this live stream if it hears it. So hopefully they stop that music soon because again, if you're watching on Facebook, you should know that Twitter and YouTube are also options just in case the Facebook feed goes down. I'll also try to talk over it. So, just as kind of an update, this started at Union Station. The main theme is count every vote. The protesters, I would say, generally as a coalition, are not people who are actually supportive necessarily so much of Joe Biden, but probably would express a preference for him over Trump. And so they were talking about how, even if it's Joe Biden, we have this, fighting to do and, all that kind of stuff. But at least for right now, their main priority is to say that they want, votes counted and so forth, and that they think that, a complete counting of the votes would yield a Biden victory. So they started at Union Station. They marched west for a little bit. They kind of went around the corner and over to here to the Hall of the States is the actual name of this building. But one of the floors of it includes the Fox News Network, which was their first target. My understanding of where the rest of this is going to go is that they are going to head to the, as a final stop, the RNC, the Republican Club at the Capitol.
Let's get moving, y'all!
Yeah, I've been trying to do that. I wish protesters wouldn't do the loud copyrighted music.
I know.
Somebody has to do something. Nobody is for it.
Yeah.
Everyone's against that.
I actually I restarted this exact live feed because when I very first started it, they were still doing music. The first my first iteration of it got blocked. I just can't catch a break with Facebook. It's like they already unsuspended me, but then my very first live stream, 3 minutes in, they're like copyrighted music.
Yes.
They're like back to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Pay you to delete your account.
Yeah.
He was a
That looks good. But yeah, you can tell it's a bobcat. You can tell yours is a bobcat. Yeah. That's cool. Do you have a gas mask on you? Like in DC? Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's not gonna be an issue here, but like at night you should have it ready.
Yeah. So probably something will happen tonight, right? Because we get close to the
I think it's basically a certainty, but I don't know what it will be.
Yeah, exactly.
Justice, not cops! Justice, not cops! Justice, not cops! And education, not cops! Not cops! And education, not cops! And education, not cops! On housing, not cops! On housing, not cops!
I tried to message you all today, and I was suspended at the time, so I couldn't actually like message you guys. I felt so terribly. Yeah.
No, Yuki, I just said what's going on, and I just arrived at like 11, and I saw them here. They met here,
yeah.
right?
Are you over there? There was like 4 arrests worth of violence last night.
Tonight for sure, right? Everybody's going to be good show.
Probably, but I think that a headline describing last night based on the violence would probably be a little bit exaggerated. Like,
Oh, it's the sun.
yeah, so they're gonna go for like a provocative thing. Like, it is true that there was violence and arrests, but like,
whatever the fuck that is. Protesters, ugly scenes outside the White House.
that's what it
As
says
they
in the headline.
vow to stay for weeks. Oh, that's nice, bud. I like that. Okay, I'll get one of those. I'll take one of those.
Oh, like a phone
And then-
gimbal.
Just
Who's it
have them
credited
all.
to? Megan Palm. Top
No,
left
she was
corner
running
of the video.
right. Oh. Oh, she was shooting for the sun apparently where they bought it. Their actions in New York are really something. They're
Yeah.
so like cinematic.
Oh yeah, like
They shut down the Brooklyn Bridge and then they climb on that shit. They scale things.
the best one I've seen here is they had like a yacht that they had like on a
I've seen the
truck,
yacht,
and they
yeah.
got the yacht off the truck and then like popped the tires so it couldn't be towed away.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Nice to meet you again.
That's right.
Yeah, no, many times.
Yeah.
They're not going to do anything either when they get to this office.
Well,
I think they might do like we're blocking the street, but I don't think that honestly I think the police would probably let them do it. They're not gonna scale it.
climb up on shit, you know, and they
It's not
It's a boring office, isn't it?
It's more like a restaurant than an office.
A restaurant.
I mean, like it's like a club. It's like
You've probably got nobody in it.
right now.
Maybe they are.
To be completely honest, I have no idea because there might be. But regardless, I don't think it'll be that big of like a disruption. Like the police will cut down the traffic anyway, so it won't really be blocking anything.
They glue themselves to the door like XR used to.
I don't think that they're gonna do that.
No, I don't. I don't think anything's going to happen much until there's a result, and then there'll be a reaction. Are we going to get a result today?
I think we might
Maybe.
definitively know today, even
Yeah.
if 1 or 2 states aren't technically
they're
certified.
so close. One of them, when I left home, they were like,
Like if
Biden was
if Biden could hit 270 without Pennsylvania, then it doesn't matter if Pennsylvania stays fired. Like, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you.
238 to 230.
238, 230.
213.
With Georgia,
238 to 213.
with Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania not counted. Like the four
that might be, Wisconsin might be counted now.
for Biden. It seems like that was like the tiebreaker kind of. Like last night it looked like it was.
We haven't given it to Biden yet.
Biden plus 0.6.
But apparently they've only got
98%
300
reporting.
votes on to count.
Wisconsin, Biden plus 0.6 with 98% reporting.
There you go.
I think it reversed 2016.
Oh my god. Trump's probably got blood coming out of his eyes, blood coming out of his wherever right now.
Yes.
Did you get my joke? I said Trump probably has blood coming out of his eyes, blood coming out of his wherever. You remember the whatever? Wasn't that funny? Sandy, say hi to Alejandro.
You know who I am. How you doing? Okay, yourself?
Good to see you.
How you holding up? All right?
Adam, Alejandro, I don't know if you know.
Wait, that's
All
right. Radio station. I feel like being yelled at by the Portland person, like just not doing that.
Being what?
I got yelled at by that person protesters.
Oh yeah, right. Emma's got a crazy line today.
My next major investment.
Yeah, that was.
It's hard though because like they weigh like super heavy.
They're like super expensive too, right? Like the
Like one costs $2,000.
one that she's got, Emma's got there in her right hand.
But it's probably the same.
Yeah,
Really complex piece of equipment.
yeah. Oh, by the way, congrats on that museum photo actually getting licensed.
Yeah,
You were like nervous about the price.
This is like the second request I get for that one photo. I don't like where people's money.
Really, that specific
Yeah,
photo?
I don't think a second photo, honestly.
Don't say that. We just
think
billed
that.
somebody
It doesn't
for
matter
it.
what I think. People value it, then it's fine. No problem with that.
I guess I'm still waiting for the validation of that license for the documentary thing, but I'll still write a check. Like, I feel confidently enough now that like whatever.
say we're going to be turning right here on 2nd. Sunrise or anyone who's not going to be continuing with GSA to our final goal, please continue down Massachusetts.
Probably Sunrise.
Thank you.
Kind of a weird choice.
I kind of agree. I don't think we have enough people. Split in half kind of vicinity group.
Which one to follow?
That's what we were just talking about. I think we're just going to see which one looks bigger.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a big enough demonstration to like have a good reason to split in half.
GSA, how we feeling? How we feeling?
J'avoue, non mais tout le monde continue en fait, je crois. Tout le monde continue.
Council members need a talking to. Gonna stand. If you have a yellow sign and you're not going to stand and give it back, please. Yellow sign, if you have a yellow sign and you're not going with Sunrise, please give it back. Or come with us. Or come with Sunrise, that is good too. Enjoy the RNC. Enjoy your council people.
I think this is our path.
The RNC or?
This is going to the RNC, yeah. And this is the direction that is, so. Yeah, it is. I'm so dehydrated, I'm going to run into this cafe while live streaming. Hi, I'm just going to grab a drink out of the fridge there. Do you work here? Sorry.
Yeah, I work here.
Yeah. Hi.
Sorry, we have the minimum $30.
Thank you.
$7.60.
Thank you very much. Yep.
Be careful.
Yes, thank you. Well, my friends Emma and Aaron and Robert and Sabrina, who are all here, have a Airbnb that's only a mile away.
I need to plug this on the power.
What is it? Where does it go?
It is to the power. What is that? The window is there.
Oh, I see it. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's in. Yep. You got it.
It's a power button.
I just got in.
Right. Yep. Got it.
I just got in.
The guy always picking up trash.
Yeah. He's very productive. What are they? Why are they mad? Like what's? How dare you call me Pilatus? Like.
right.
That's an awesome reply from WTOP. Good job. I like that they did that. Yeah. You didn't write that, did you? That was actually them. Yeah. No. Good for you. There was a guy yesterday with an actual NYPD press pass, like a real journalist, who came up to me like, "What the fuck? It's Ford Fischer. You're Antifa because they let you film them." Like, I guess Antifa confronted somebody, and then like when I got near them, they were like, that dude got like mad, and he was like, "Ford's Antifa." I'm like, I don't know you. I hate it. I
don't blame you.
I honestly like
seriously, like, no offense to you, but like, I never want to be famous.
No, that
after witnessing what happened to people.
I had one super nice incident though last night, which was that I was talking to this guy who was like a college photographer, and we were chatting for like 10 minutes, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, can you tell me your Twitter handle?" And I was like, "Oh, it's at Ford Fischer," and he goes, "Wait a second, you're Ford Fischer? What the fuck?" And
bad or good?
No, like good. He was like, "My professor's been telling me I should reach out to you, but I'm so nervous to do it." I was like, "What? Who's your professor?" And like I hadn't even heard of his college. So it's good and bad, but I really did not like that negative interaction I had last night. I was like, I hate this stuff. But that was a right wing. I guess a right wing journalist who like got mad at me or whatever. Hey, yes. Good. Cool hat.
You went to AU, right?
Yeah, I did.
Did you graduate year?
2016.
Yes, it was mine, actually.
Oh, cool. Did you know Alejandro also graduated our year, AU?
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry. In 2014. Yeah.
You're 2000.
Yeah. I think I did that.
Cool.
Hey, how we feeling? Woo! How we feeling? Maybe not in this election, but we're going to get there. But we want to keep our democracy if we want to get there in the first place.
Well, we smoked in away from the room, and then I had to run up and
Three people were stabbed at Harry's, but the police. It sounds like so the stabbing happened, but apparently the police like very quickly, like on face value, said it was 3 Proud Boys stabbed by 3 Black Lives Matter activists. But then Black Lives Matter condemned it and said, "Well, we're an actual organization. You can't just say that about us. You don't know that." And the police like kind of took it back. So.
Like Antifa, right?
Well, again, what is Antifa like? In the like,
Chairman of the board of Antifa.
the police can't just classify someone as Antifa. Like, it's not like that.
Justice! Shut it down!
You're in Charlotte.
Shut it down!
That's the first time. I mean, they got
Shut it down!
That's the first time. Just Antifa. My father was an Antifa.
Oh! fight back! Stand up, 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 fight back!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now! Shut it down!
We don't get it.
Shut it down!
We don't get it.
Shut it down!
When do we want it? What do we want?
Justice!
He hasn't won, count all the votes. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. He hasn't won, count all the votes. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. He hasn't won, count all the votes. He hasn't won, count all the votes. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
I'm not even getting numbers.
He hasn't won, count all the votes.
defeated. The people united will never be defeated. Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! If we don't get it, shut it down! 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 Shut it down! What do we want? Justice! Now! Justice! When do we want it? Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now!
Nous sommes là, nous sommes le futur.
As we all know, democracy cannot be expected in sport. Democracy will not defend itself. The people are the only defense our democracy has. The people united will never be defeated. 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 Will never be defeated. Are you all ready to go? You're still ready? You're still fired up?
Your ideology, not necessarily you're not welcome, but like, hey, your ideology that you're bringing as a whole
includes the DSA. I think it's basically DSA, Extinction Rebellion, and shut down DC.
Sunrise Guild. So shut down DC is kind of relevant.
Right. Is it? Well, so it's everybody except Sunrise, right?
I think so.
Was it because Sunrise is doing individual
Sunrise
Congress
when
meetings?
there was a council meeting.
Have you met Robert? May I introduce you? Robert, this is Alejandro, who I do a lot of news to share stuff with.
I've seen tons of your work. I've never met you, obviously, but.
Alright, cool. Good to meet you.
And this is Robert, who started the G3 group, which was like kind of a journalism coalition.
Okay.
Put it in a single sentence.
Sure.
You're filming?
A little bit, yeah. That's not really my main purpose, but yeah.
We're here. This is it. I don't know what they're going to do, but...
Guess we'll see.
Well, it's that one over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Like geometry a little more.
Well, I guess you're going to occupy some reserve.
Yeah, I guess it might be a...
You're kind of interesting just to like watch like globe roll down the street.
He's trying to get a truck over.
So our plan is to hold this intersection.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he's just
At 3 o'clock, we're going to head down to Pearson Square.
I think it's supposed to be 3 o'clock.
I think I'm done with it. Like, yeah.
I think it's last night. I think you probably got less.
Oh god, yeah. No, I went to sleep at about 5:30 a.m.
It's much late.
Especially if this is gonna reignite tonight. Like, I think it's nap time. I'm with you. That sign is so funny. Fuck you, keep counting. Fuck you, keep counting.
He hasn't won all the votes. 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 He hasn't won all the votes.
In your shot? I feel like a victim.
I'm blocking Alejandro, blocking your shot.
Dude, give me my shot! He's terrible. You're gonna laugh when we go to Sundance.
I'm not a very good actor.
When we go to Sundance.
You
have all this stuff?
You're always in your shot. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I'm shooting for 2 years now.
When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
Yeah, so I guess they're gonna reconnect it in Pearson Square, but like I'm gonna cut it.
When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice!
I live in the community called Town, but I have a few friends in town who got an Airbnb house closer to the coast. Even though I live in DC, I'm staying at a house that's for rent.
Adam's staying because it's too close so I can pee. That's all I care about. Dude, you're my shot.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Everybody drink some water. Stay hydrated.
See you later. I'll see you later today in the afternoon.
How's everyone doing here?
I thought that the reason it was retracted was because the police said it was Black Lives Matter, which was like that seemed to be made up.
Well, I heard that like neither of the groups they said were involved. But again, that neither of the groups they said were involved were actually involved. I could
Well,
be
I know
wrong.
the woman.
Don't take my
I
word
know
for
the
that.
woman who got stabbed because she's the one that she's a
We had a good conversation
Jesus freak
about-
activist, and she
about privilege when, in front of the Fox News building. And I want to start by acknowledging that again. We need to acknowledge that. We want to center that. You know, I don't like talking about my background, but I do. Sometimes I'm the son of a Filipino immigrant, a colonized people of the United States, people who weren't trusted by the United States government to have their own democracy. And those tactics are imported into this country as it becomes more diverse. As people of color become the majority, our government becomes more repressive because the old system is creaking under the diversity and the beauty of our country. And this is a president who doesn't want to give up. He doesn't want to give up. He calls diversity trainings bias against America. He says telling people that merely having a discussion about white privilege is racist against white people. So we need to reject that categorically as a generation and as a country. I want to start by acknowledging that we are on the ancestral lands of the Piscataway Hanoi tribe. Do we have any indigenous brothers, sisters, or siblings with us? We don't, but we do need to bring them into our movement too.
So it is the RNC, right?
I think it's like called the RNCC, isn't it? Like it's like the Republican National Committee Club. I thought it was
Seriously,
like
they serve Republican
because I usually hear people call it the Republican Club. Whatever.
Potomac and the Anacostia. We need to remember that when we walk on these streets, and when we say our streets, we need to interrogate that skeptically too. When we say our city, we need to remember that this is our city. That fought for its civil rights and is still fighting for its civil rights. The people of this city still cannot vote for Congress or Senate. They do not have budget autonomy over their own budget. We need to center those struggles in our own fights. And I want to thank the siblings who came before at the Fox News building who brought us in and talked to us about that. You know, I recoiled a little bit too because, you know, are we losing our message? No, that is the message. It is all connected. I'm here with the Democratic Socialists of America. We fight for economic democracy, but that's democracy in every scheme of life for every person in our society and anyone who wants to be in our society. And we have a president who is playing on the oldest fears of this country to try and hang on to power. And we have a media who's trying to profit from that exploitation. That is what capitalism does. That is what white supremacy does. They hold each other up. And down unless we hold each other, socially distanced for now, but we hold each other as comrades, as siblings, as partners in our own liberation. We all know that this is not the end. This is not even the middle. This is just the beginning. Protecting the vote is the beginning of what we are trying to accomplish here. It is so important that we are all out here, and we need to continue to grow this movement, because if the president continues to push back and deceive the people and deceive his supporters who trust him, he needs to be willing to step down. If he's not willing to step down, he is a dictator and must be removed. We're here in the Capitol, but there are people all over this country and around the world watching what is going on to see if this country can have a peaceful transition of power. We are here to show that democracy is not a spectator sport. We're here to show that we can transcend these oppressions that we have fought for centuries. But we are only able to do that if we have a government that actually is accountable to the people, not to themselves and themselves alone. And right now, we stand at the crossroads. I don't know what the crossroads are. It's first indeed, but we stand at the crossroads of the country as well. We are here outside the Republican National Committee, whose one job is to prop up the president, and they are enabling him. He could not hold power by himself, but he is willing to do whatever is possible to hang on to power. And the Republican National Committee is willing to do whatever it takes to help him do it, because they profit from his exploitation of the American people. He has never won the popular vote. We remembered that. But not only is he not content with losing the popular vote, he is now trying to rig the electoral vote too. So when we finally see him on his own terms in the racist electoral college system that got him there, he tries to change the rules again and say that people voting, people that look like me, or people who look like a lot of the generation of this country
That'd be great.
should be disenfranchised. The people cannot be trusted to vote. And that would be the beginning of the end of so many movements in this country to really struggle for justice. And we're not going to let it happen. So thank you so much for being out here. Thank solidarity to our comrades in Extinction Rebellion for being out here. Great to see all my DSA comrades out here. Thank you all for being out here. And I just want to say, no justice,
No peace!
no justice,
No peace!
no justice,
No peace!
no justice,
No peace!
no racist,
Police!
no racist,
Police!
no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump,
No KKK! No fascist USA!
no Trump, no KKK,
No fascist USA!
no Trump, no KKK,
No fascist USA!
no Trump,
No KKK! No fascist USA!
no Trump, no KKK,
No fascist USA!
no Trump.
No KKK! No fascist USA! No KKK! No fascist USA!
Woo, woo, woo. Thank you so much. Who wants to go next? I don't want to have to do my stand-up, really. If someone can take the mic, I would really be thankful. Wouldn't it be nice to imagine the world we could actually build if we could get this fucker out of the White House? If we could actually start the work of creating a country that gives healthcare to all of its citizens as a right, not a privilege, that housing is a right, that a Green New Deal is signed into law this year. We don't wait.
What do they do?
Start building. That's what our movements are out here to do. Because we cannot wait.
So that person's
Yet,
completely
our political system continues to crumble around us, and that's why we're all out here.
Hey, what's all this fucking system? Hey, you don't ban us? Hey, you don't ban us?
Trump has already declared an early victory. We knew this months ago that he was going to do it. And we also know this is now going to go through the court systems. It's going to last all week. We're not going to have results right away. This is going to be a multi-month effort. It's going to go through November. It's going to go through December. So we need to realize that ourselves as individuals, we need to stay healthy. As we fight for the health of our country, we individually need to stay healthy. So I know we've been expending a lot of energy today. So before we move to the next stop, I want to do a short breathing activity. They're really simple. We're just going to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold, and then breathe out. So yeah, let's do it. So if we could all take a deep breath in, you can close your eyes if you want. Hold, and release. Let's do one more. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. It's important to remember that we all as individuals have power in our body. We have power to take up space. We have power to take these streets. And when it comes down to it, we are the majority. Even when the vote's not all counted, we can see that Biden already has 3 million more votes. We all know the electoral system is outdated. We need to get rid of it. But I just want us all to be conscious of our own personal health over this next month or so as we fight for this election, and furthermore, as we fight to rebuild our country to be a healthier place for everyone, where we can realize the power that we all hold as individuals. So just remember to breathe these next couple months. Thanks.
And folks, if you haven't recently, please stop for a second, take your water out of your mouth, pack a little bit of, and take a drink. Because I know we're probably all getting a little dehydrated, so please be aware of that. Please take some water. Yeah, thank you for that reminder. I am definitely not saying that either. How's everyone feeling? Woo! Great. As you all take water out of your bags and get some food into your mouths, next plan. We had some lovely rallying cries here, lovely chants. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna head up that way. There's another intersection right in front of a building that belongs to the RNC. We will take up that space and do this again. Is everyone ready? All right, did everyone get water and food into their bodies? All right. Let's mobilize.
I guess so, yeah. Well, the RNC building's that, so I guess what they mean is just go one block up and then do the same thing. But again, the police aren't gonna.
No, this is not gonna. I'd be surprised if that's an arrest.
No. If the police were gonna arrest them there, then they'd arrest them here.
They really do arrest for more minor side streets.
Right.
Especially since part of that is already blocked off for a
Right.
No peace!
They didn't have to force this open. So I guess I'll see what that stop looks like, but I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up.
No KKK, no fascist USA! No Trump! 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 No KKK, no fascist USA! No KKK, no fascist USA! No KKK, no fascist USA! No KKK, no fascist USA!
so I'm just going to definitely at the metro station middle tonight and go to visit her.
Oh god, really?
No, it's just back into her house, just down there.
Cool.
It's like lined with cameras, so I was just waiting. I'm like, hi, Ramsey.
Oh, right.
It's still the good old days. She wants to like,
They're at the...
So I'm so glad that we're here shouting at the RNC. Because just think about it. Our government tries to invade and occupy and change the regimes of other countries because we think their democracies are not fair. We support coups like in the coup in Bolivia because we say the vote count wasn't fair.
Hypocrites!
Hypocrites! Hypocrites! So here, just think about what the most important thing for the RNC has been. Suppressing votes, stopping people from voting. That was their game plan all along. How much could they stop the votes? So the cheating has already happened. The cheating has happened with the gerrymandering. The cheating has happened with the long lines. The cheating has happened when saying your signature does not match the other signature, which happened to me.
They don't believe in democracy!
No. So then when people get out and they do vote, then their next game plan is don't count the votes. That's what their game plan is. Don't count the votes. And you see that they're going to the courts now to try to stop the vote counting. So when we look at the RNC, we have to think of it as the most anti-democratic institution we have in this country. That's not to say the DNC is much better. But at least they want to see the votes counted. It would be nice if they gave us a candidate that we were excited about voting for. But let's just think, the next time anybody talks about bringing democracy to some other country in the world, we say, hell no, we'd like some democracy here at home. So shame on the RNC, count every vote. Every vote counts. 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 So who gets the mic now? Who wants to yell at the RNC? Now's your chance. It's also interesting to see all these police out here protecting a party that doesn't want to count our votes. So I hope that while you're here protecting the RNC, you recognize that the people deserve to have their votes counted. And we deserve to have political parties in this country. And I say parties, you know, we deserve to have more than two right-wing political parties. And if you don't know about the Movement for a People's Party, check it out. So somebody else come and take this mic.
Yeah, on the song, which side are you on? Sunrise is another lot.
I think it's a good song for the cops. I think it's a good song for everyone standing on the sidelines. It goes, I'm not a good singer, but you'll have to humor me. It goes, which side are you on now? Which side are you on?
On the people's side.
Which side are you on now? Which side are you on?
We're on the people's side.
Which side are you on now? Which side are you on?
We're on the people's side.
Which side are you on now? Which side are you on?
We're on the people's side.
Does it weigh on you at all?
Weigh on you at all?
Does it weigh on you at all?
Does it weigh on you at all?
Democracy is not a spectator sport. I know you guys are cops, but you still have a vote. You're suppressing ours.
So let's give a little power to the people who are looking out at us so they recognize that we're determined. We're going to be out here on the streets on a regular basis until they count our votes. And then, of course, we got lots of other issues to be out on the streets. In the White House. And also, just look, here is the Congress. And recognize that we do have some really good games in this last election. We have the squad that all got reelected. We have new people to join that squad like Cori Bush, like Jamal Bowman, like Thunder Jones, like Marie Newman. Anybody else I'm leaving out? Huh? Yeah, Cori Bush, that's Cori Bush. Yeah. So we got some great people, and people like Cori Bush who come out of the Black Lives Matter movement and are totally grounded in grassroots activism. To have somebody like her join the people in the squad and be in there shaking things up, that's great inside-outside action. So we're excited about them coming to be in Congress. And let's hope we can get rid of the goddamn coronavirus so we can go back into Congress and show our support for them and show our opposition to all the other people in that Congress who are keeping us from having a healthy planet.
And to get rid of COVID, we need to recognize the crisis, just like we need to get rid of the climate crisis, we need to recognize the crisis. But they keep lying to us. They keep trying to tell people there's not a crisis. There is! Trump lies, people die! Trump lies,
People die!
Trump lies,
People die!
Trump lies,
People die! People die!
Trump lies,
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 People die! People die! People die! People die! People die! People die! People die!
I think he's still, Biden's still leading.
Oh!
We have Marino who has some words to share with the RNC. Here's what I have to say to the RNC. The nomination and confirmation of Amy Coney Barrett is not feminist, and it does not represent all women. Amy Coney Barrett represents the white patriarchy capitalist structure that has been at the inception of this country since the beginning. And we will not have a feminist revolution unless that revolution centers black women, trans women, indigenous women, people of color, until migrant women being held in detention camps are free, until they get reproductive justice. Because you put someone in there, you put a henchman of the RNC to confirm our bogus president. We do not recognize her as feminist. We do not recognize her as standing for all women. And she will not keep the rights of all of our people, of the working class people, when she is making her decision.
Actually, you and I had one person. Marcus didn't. So, and my joke.
And we know you put her into power to confirm 45 and to secure your power in this country, and we do not accept it. The revolution will be feminist, it will be black, it will be queer, it will be indigenous, it will be socialist, it will be radical. And most and foremost, we need to remember that we live on planet Earth, and unless our Earth is protected,
drink oil.
You can't drink oil. You can't eat money.
You can't drink oil.
You can't eat money.
You can't drink oil. You can't drink oil. You can't drink oil.
You can't drink money.
You can't drink oil. You can't drink oil.
I just want everyone to know that we are getting calls on social media from all over the nation. People are watching what we're doing out here because we're standing up for the right to count every vote and defending democracy. All the other speakers have said it better than I have. I don't need to repeat these things too much. We know that the GOP and the Republican Party is racist. We know they are misogynist. We know they are upholding the patriarchal, the colonial, all of these systems of oppression which impact our people in so many different ways. We know they have enabled Donald Trump from day one. They continue to do so, and they are now labeling his lies as he tries to cheat and pretend that every vote should not be counted. Count every vote! Count every vote!
Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote! Count every vote!
We're out here today because we're going to count every vote. We're going to make sure every vote gets counted. We're going to continue to be in the streets every single day until every vote is counted, because that's what the people deserve. They deserve a system with less racist voter suppression. They deserve a system without people like the GOP and the Republican National Convention keeping them from voting in the first place, making it impossible to vote, literally killing them in the streets with racist violence. These are the things that we're out here to fight back against and to keep our people safe and to keep standing for the fact that every vote should be counted and that we know we'll win justice for everybody if they are.
I just want to say one more thing before we go. The right feeds off of fear and hate. I want to hold space for the fact that even when we don't agree with fascists, because obviously we don't, we're fighting for them too. Because we're fighting because every single person deserves a good job. Every single person deserves a livable planet. Every single person deserves a future and a house and clean air to breathe and clean water to drink and healthy food to eat and every single person deserves that. And we're fighting for that for everybody. I just want to say that because I think too often we think about the divide, and that is important to acknowledge. But we have to grow from a place of love. We don't have to love what they're doing, but we are fighting for every single person. Every single person!
Yeah, that's right. We got the socialists out here and climate movement folks. We're all in this together because we're all fighting for the same thing and in solidarity with others around the world who are fighting for the same thing, justice for their people. And that's why we're out here yelling at the RNC and showing the world that we will not stop shouting until we have democratic process and equality for all. All right, folks, we're going to head back to Columbus Circle, and we're going to do some great chanting along the way. I know Frankie's really excited to lead us into more chants.
Okay, so to those who are watching, that's going to be it for me. They're going to head back to basically where they started, where I believe they're going to be linking up with another march. I'm going to be editing raw footage. I also have some stuff to send me, so I want to basically be working on that until probable protests that are going to happen tonight. So with that, I'm going to call it a day. But I will probably have more live broadcasting later, and I'll have more HD footage out later this afternoon. Thanks for watching.